Hello everybody, welcome to my stream of Triangle Strategy, the Prologue demo. Remember last year I did 2 streams of the other demo, which is a little bit into the game, like chapter 4 or 6, I don't remember. But this is the very beginning of the game, and it carries over to your final game. If you play this demo and then you buy the game, which will be released in a couple of days from now, it carries over, your progress carries over, and that's a very good thing. So 2 more days, well, less than that, less than 2 days for this game to reach the Switch. For now, only on the Switch, though I doubt it's gonna stay that way. It will probably receive at some point a Steam release at least. Thank you for the download. This is a pre-release version that comprises chapters 1 through 3 of the main story. Save data can be carried over to the full game, which is what I was saying before. Unit levels in the demo cap at 5. Battles that will challenge your convictions await in the realm of Norselia. We hope you enjoy the game, so let's do this. Please select the difficulty. Wow, it's very easy, normal and hard, so let's just go with normal. Says it can be changed later, if you are not really into strategy RPGs, so you're trying to get into
the faraway continent of Norselia, 3 mighty powers reigned.
If you're trying to get into strategy RPGs, it's okay to play on easy or very easy. So I'm playing on normal.
The kingdom of Glenbrook, through which runs the mighty Norselia River, bringing flourishing trade. The Grand Duchy of Esfrost, a land of ice and snow beneath which slumbers rich veins of iron.
I remember these kinds of intros, similar to the ones in the older Fire Emblem games or the Brigandine games.
And in the desert, the holy state of Hyzat, home to the lake from which is harvested the salt essential to life. With each nation controlling one vital resource, conflict between these 3 powers was all too common.
That sounds like the plot in Grow Lancer's Heritage of War.
Minor disputes and skirmishes gave rise to fierce battles, and before long, the realm was engulfed in a bloody conflict that would rage on for years. Many died in what came to be known as the Salt Iron War. Brought to their limits and facing their mutual demise, the 3 powers at last negotiated a truce. The Norselia Consortium is formed, a neutral organization that oversees fair trade of iron and salt. Finally, peace came to the realm.
I'm having my fingers crossed. Hopefully this game will save the genre. It's pretty dead. If not for indie RPGs, there's barely any strategy RPGs, especially grid-based strategy. We've gotten games like Valkyria Chronicles, 13 Sentinels, but they are their own thing. I mean, how many grid-based strategy RPGs that are not indie have been released over the past few years? The past 2 or 3 years. What, the Langreaser remakes? What else? This Gaia 6? See what I mean? Come on. This is a big name behind this game, Square Enix.
30 years pass. Now, a new bond is set to be formed between the Grand Duchy of Esfrost and House Wolffort of Glenbrook, whose power in the kingdom is second only to that of the royal family itself.
Fire Emblem 3 Houses, 2 years ago. Almost 3 years ago. Almost 3 years ago. We got the remakes of Front Mission 1 and 2 coming. Advance Wars 1 and 2. It's making a comeback, man. Slowly but steady. Chapter 1, A Young Hawk Soars. I don't like the protagonist's name in this game. Serenoa. That's just, I mean, it's just a bad name, I'm sorry. There he is, speak of the devil.
Lord Serenoa?
Saturnoa. Hey, this is the town that... If you guys play the original demo, I think this is the final mission of the demo, right? Where you play this port. Well, it was definitely there, this town, and you gotta defend it. It's a mission in there. Interesting. Alright. So, Lord Saturnoa.
Good morning.
Good morning!
Congratulations, my lord. The future of Wolford is looking brighter than ever.
Right.
Today's the day, is it not? We're all ready for the big moment.
I forgot this game doesn't have the best voice acting in English. Kinda tempted to change to Japanese. I think you can do that from the main menu. We'll see in a bit if it can be changed.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Young master, Lord Saturnoa.
It's supposed to be screaming when there's an exclamation mark out over there. And no, the actor just decided to chill and said, Young master, Lord Saturnoa. Thank you, Breath of the Wild.
So, you were here after all.
Well, everything is overshadowed by that game, you know. It was a big release. It's extremely popular. So it's like what happened with Final Fantasy VII Remake 2 years ago. It was released, and everything that was released around it, you know, failed, was overshadowed. So yeah. To be completely honest with you, I have no clue what some of the publishers were thinking. Like, why is this game going to be released 1 week after Elden Ring? Or why is, you know, Atelier Sophie, so many JRPGs that were released in February. Monarch, for example. I mean, like 2-3 weeks before or after a ginormous, you know, super anticipated release like Elden Ring. It's just bad advertisement in my opinion. But okay, I mean, fortunately not everyone likes Souls games, like me for example, so I was way more interested in this one. But yeah, me and everybody else are a part of a minority. You know, I wouldn't release my game, you know, pretty close to a game like Horizon Forbidden West or Elden Ring. I mean, it's just, come on.
Ah, Benedict. It would seem word has reached the people already.
Yeah, the voice acting isn't stellar, but we all knew that. I thought they were gonna fix it, you know. I remember playing the first demo, and I think one of the biggest complaints was about the English voice acting, and as you can see, they didn't fix that.
You can thank Eridor for that. He couldn't refrain from blabbing the news to anyone who would listen. I'll have a talk with him after.
I mean, it isn't terrible, right? It isn't Chaos Wars. Okay, it's not Dragon Slayer. It's not Stella Deus. It's like Baten Kaito's level. I mean, it's not Arc Rise Fantasia, for Christ's sake. I mean, it's kind of bad, but it's not that bad. Let's leave it at that.
This is a momentous day, not merely for our domain, but for all of Glenbrook. I do not think it possible to keep it a secret.
This is well and true, my lord. But you must consider your betrothed's lineage.
These two are the main characters. We're missing two guys.
I'm well aware of the situation, Benedict. I cannot say for sure what repercussions this may have. What I do know is that the people rejoice for us and harbor hope for the future.
Come on, nobody talks like that in real life, you know. The voice actors lack personality, in my opinion.
As the future Lord of House Wolford, I must rise to the occasion.
Man, even I, with my friggin' accent, could do a better job, dare I say.
Fine resolve, my lord. As House Steward, I will do all in my power to assist.
Thank you, Benedict. It is heartening to have the support of my father's right-hand man.
Shall we head to the port then, my lord?
It probably has Japanese voice acting. I think I noticed that in the menu. in the options menu. As soon as I get to the options menu, you know, I'll see if I can change to Japanese. Hopefully it's better.
So soon. I had thought we would have more time.
The river's waters have risen with the heavy rainfall earlier this week. And given the wind, I think it likely that Esfrost's ship will arrive ahead of schedule.
You know, the graphics look great and beautiful, but the character sprites look a little bit blurry. I don't know if you guys can notice that. You know, they look a little bit blurry. Octopath looked way better.
You never cease to amaze. Very well then, let us be on our way.
Long live strategy RPGs! Saving progress. Don't forget you can carry over your data, your progress from this game. Selecting event markers on the world map will advance the story. So once you get the game, is anybody even getting the game this Friday? I'm not. You know, I reached out to Square Enix for a review code. Yeah, I did that. I probably shouldn't have. Yeah, they ignored me. Obviously. I don't think they'll give me a review code. So I'm gonna buy the game, or I'll probably wait until next week. I will have a video coming up next Friday based on the all the gameplay that I've played and that I will play today. There are two types of events, main and sub. Main events are crucial to the plot, while sub events are entirely optional, but will disappear from the map as the story progresses. We remember some of those sub events, most of them were just scenes, so it's okay. Selecting event markers on the world map will advance the story. There are two, oh, just repeating. Roster inventory, War Chronicle, and system have been added to the main menu. Press the X button to open the main menu where you can view blah blah blah. This game uses autosave feature, however there is only one autosave slot. You may save manually, blah blah blah. Alright, so, okay, let's manually save. Otherwise my OCD will start pestering me. And let's go to options. So, camera settings, battle settings, what about regular settings? There we go, voice language, Japanese. Let's go with that, shall we? Let's try it out. Let's see if it's better. I mean, it's hard to compare considering both languages are, you know, extremely different, but hopefully it will be better. What about roster? Well, I only have these two guys. Serenoa and Benedict. Right now there's no sub-event, is there? Well, the map looks pretty. Looks pretty. Yeah, no more sub-events. Alright, so let's just continue with the main story. Yeah, I think it'll definitely come to stream. I don't think this game is going to remain exclusive to Nintendo. Definitely a Steam release, sooner or later. PS4, I don't think so. Octopath hasn't come to PlayStation. Here we go. That's all I need. It's better in Japanese. I mean, the voice actors look with more energy, more personality, you know. So we're meeting all the main characters, I guess. I like this one already. I like her design. I mean, I liked it in the other demo.
無事に到着してよかったわ。ようやく一息つけますね、フレデリ。でも、ちょっと早く着きすぎたかしら。
遅れるよりは良いでしょう。
Frederica. We can't exactly call her Fred. Freddy. Hey, Freddy. Huh. What about Rika?
これは国の大事。初対面で失礼があってはなりませんから。
We cannot afford to make a bad first impression.
硬いわね。第一印象は重要ですよ。気分転換に少しあたりを見て回らない？
そうですね。好きにできるのも最後かもしれない。ローゼル族の血を引く私に自由を与えてくれる方などいるはず。
そのペンダント持ってきたのね。
もちろん母のたった一つの形見ですから。
Throwing rocks, huh?
感謝するぜ、エスフロストのお姫さん。
He actually called her princess. He said Hime-san.
邪魔な護衛が乗った船を返してくれるとはな。噂を聞いて待ち伏せた甲斐があったぜ。
風が吹いてるぜ、親父。いい稼ぎになりそうだ。
あなたたちは
Brigands.
下がって、フレデリカ。狙いはあなたよ。
Saving progress. So I guess this is the first mission, huh? Or not. Oh. Sarah Noah is gonna meet with her sooner or later. Recommended level 2. Why do you recommend me a level when I only have 2 characters that are level 1? Isn't that... I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, let's say. Recommended level. I mean, where the hell am I gonna grind? Here we go. I really like the demo, the previous one. Let's see if this one is any better.
私たちをどうする気です？
なに、ちょっと人質になってもらうのよ。エスフロストとウォルホート家、金持ちどもからたっぷり身代金をいただくためにな。
けど、その髪の色、あんたローゼル族だな。もう一人の女はハイサンドの人間みたいだし。親父、ひょっとして。
Dumbass.
乗ってた船はエスフロストの軍船だったぞ。
無礼な、私は間違いなく。
盗賊ども、寄ってたかって女性を襲うとは恥を知れ。
Generic hero much?
てめえ、何者だ。
In Norselia, oh here we go, one of the main mechanics of the game. The decision making. True role playing, baby. In Norselia, 3 major guiding convictions prevail: utility, morality, and liberty. These take the form of invisible parameters that are influenced by the choices you make throughout the game. Obviously, it's gonna influence the ending or endings. Your decisions will shape Sarah Noah's convictions as well as influence which companions may choose to join his cause. Well, that's interesting, you know, replay value. That's a guaranteed replay value in there. Who are you exactly? A band of common brigands, from the looks of it. You needn't know who! Surrender now and we can resolve this peacefully. Might you be father and daughter? Let's go with that. Maybe if I say this, maybe they'll be interested in me and they'll join me.
雰囲気が似ているな。ひょっとして親子か。
Nobody says that, come on. Nobody stops in the middle of a fight with some brigands and asks, hey, you look alike. Is he your daughter? Is she your mom? Like, come on. Sure, he's a shape of the old block, ain't she? And they're going at it. This is funny. I mean, I figure that was the right choice, so these characters might be interested in joining me later, right? They look like fun. Okay. Travis. See, even Benedict's voice actor in Japanese has more personality.
お二方は下がってください。いいえ、私も戦います。こうなったのは私の油断が原因です。戦わせてください。
しかし。
しかし。
私は魔法の教師。そして彼女はとても優秀な生徒です。
Yeah, her sprite looks like an old lady, but no, she's young. I think I remember her. Alright.
わかりました。では、援護を頼みます。
承知しました。
ずいぶん賑やかだな。俺も加えてもらおうか。
Huh? The other guy.
あなたがどうしてここへ?
Well, looks like you get the 4 main characters in your first mission. Well, that's interesting. Usually in JRPGs you get your first main character, then the second one, and the third one, and so on until you get the full party of the 5, 6, 7, 8 main characters, right? Unwavering support with a strategic edge. Aids comrades with various support abilities, alters the turn order of his allies. Well, that's pretty useful, actually, altering the turn order. Frederica's aptitude in battle, a pyromancer whose fire ignites chaos on the battlefield. Yeah, she's a mage user. And Gila's, she is the healer. Alright, what about the other guys? You know, the knight in a horse. Does that mean he's the tank? Yeah, we know these characters if you guys played the first demo. The first demo took place in between chapter 4 and 6, something like that. Who are these people? In battle positioning in turn order are 2 keys to victory. Attacks from a higher round and that of your target deal increased damage. And obviously if you attack from behind too, yeah, the usual. The order in which you take action you determine blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Blue panels, yeah, purple panels, yeah. In this menu you can choose which command to issue to the selected unit. It is split into 2 tabs, actions and items. Use the L stick and the directional button to change tabs. Well, okay, if this is your first strategy RPG, I guess this tutorial is useful, but to me this is pointless. What about delaying strike? Let's go with that. No counter attack, huh?
私たちにケチつけようってんだね。生きがってんじゃないよ。
Hey, Matthew!
トリッシュ様のお通りだ。稼ぎの邪魔をするんじゃないよ。そこ。
God damn it.
この地で無法者がのさばれると思わぬことです。最善の手を。
So he has a Raging Beast, raise an ally strength and magic for 3 turns. Okay, so why don't we do that for our lady, Frederica. Oh, nice. Nice! What if I stay here? Alright, this dude. He has a lance, right? Yeah, I figured.
どうだ、友よ。倒した数を競ってみないか。危険な真似はおやめください。父上に何と申し上げてよいか。
ただものではない。
Oh. Damn. Oh, assist attacks, huh? Assholes.
大丈夫。落ち着いて戦えば勝機はあるはずよ。回復はお任せを。
Oh, she has a long range as a healer. I like that. I like that. I hate it when healers only have like 1 or 2 squares or grids of range. So let's do that. I mean, I'm leaving her exposed, but I'll protect her in a bit. All I want is for Frederica to attack. When an enemy is struck with a physical attack, many allies on the opposite side of that enemy will automatically perform a follow-up attack. A mark will appear if attacking blah 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 blah.
身に降りかかる火の粉は自分で払います。学んだ力、今こそ。
Well, can I attack from here? Only this guy. Oh, area of effect. So let's just go with this one. I wonder if the game has friendly fire. I don't remember if the first demo had friendly fire. Oh, I didn't see that guy there. There we go. So now, let's stay here. Double trust, huh? Yeah, this guy needs to go. Right. That's awesome. I wonder, let me think. He can't be here. He can't be in the freaking water. He's on top of a horse. Oh, I just remembered you need to stand on the items to get them. Damn. I'd rather be exposed. I'd rather have his back exposed to the other 2 guys up there than to the bosses, so let's just stay here. Fallen enemies occasionally, yeah, what I just explained. On rare occasions, enemies will drop small boxes. Spells cannot be used the moment they are acquired. Okay, you must equip them. She's coming. Oh, smart. They're gonna gang up on the healer. What about the camera? You thought it was isometric view? No way. You can move around the camera however you wish. He's not gonna do much damage. Well, it's okay. I was gonna buff Serenoa, but it's the first mission, so here we go. Jesus. So that's Gila. She looks very young. She even looks younger than any other character here. Oh man, the camera is like inverted. Well, it doesn't matter. Roth? Huh, not bad. Let's do that. Alright. So let's see. Resistant. I want to see if the game has friendly fire. I don't remember from playing the first demo last year. But wait, maybe I can move here first and attack 2 characters. Sorry, Serenoa, I hope it doesn't hurt. Let's see what happens. Yeah, no friendly fire. Awesome. Nobody likes friendly fire. Remember all those 2D beat-em-ups with friendly fire? Ah! Send me behind. There we go. Not bad. Let's get rid of her first. Yatta! Well, there's loot in there, but I don't need it. He's barely gonna do anything. We need something, right? At least I got an assist attack. These guys just gonna keep going behind me. Here we go. Oh, no more magic? Why? She needs 2 of those things. Oh man, that's not good. Man, that sucks. Well, let's do this. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. And these guys getting gangbanged. You'll pay for that. Well, she's dead. Not much room to do there. I mean, when the bosses are right there among the enemies. Let's see, I mean, okay, let's use the lance and get rid of this guy. There we go. Now I'm just gonna go here so the guy can't attack me from behind. Okay, this guy still has a lot of HP. Can I actually go in there? just gonna buff my character. Alright. So, oh, there we go. Same. Are there any items? I don't think so, right? There's nothing. Huh. There we go. Level up! It'll take a while before that guy reaches us. Obviously the boss has a lot of HP. Man, he's barely gonna do any damage. The hell she's gonna do? I mean, these guys, how do I mean, they have no items. Here we go again. Maybe I should stay here. Yeah. His turn. Seems to these assist attacks seem to play a major role in the game. Let's block the way. He'll probably get behind me, but that's better than having my mage killed. Nothing. Yeah. Just stay there. Well, I can stay here, right? I mean, the guy can't reach her anyway. Here we go. Alright, we got him. Well, we got him. Victory. Serenoa's convictions have been strengthened, and I got a large HP recovery pellet and 2 iron whatever things. Alright, that's the first mission. Kind of challenging for a first mission, you know. But it's okay. Well, my healer is all the way back there with these 2 soldiers. Maybe she's taking care of them, their wounds. Well, that was fast. They kind of disappeared. That was fast. They sure know how to run. My bride to be. That was too obvious, Frederica. You interrupted the conversation very obviously. Oh, that's her. That's his bride to be. I am honored to join you in marriage. Imagine a woman saying that to you nowadays in 2022. Pray forgive me for not introducing myself sooner. Oh, they didn't know they were getting married. Well, without knowing it, he saved his beloved damsel in distress. A huge coincidence. Yes, we do. I like Frederica's design. Oh, okay. I'm not sure about the translation. Sometimes the Japanese voice actors just say like 3 words and it gets translated as this entire sentence, and sometimes it's the other way around. This is why I barely play games in Japanese. This guy Roland is kind of stereotyped. Huguette? I remember Huguette. I remember her from the first demo. Wasn't she mounted in some kind of creature?
麗しき薄紅色髪の姫よ。彼がいれば安心です。婚礼の式典を楽しみにしていますよ。では、これにて。
これに。Oh, nice ring. Looks just like mine. I have a balanced ring too. Libra sign.
指輪にグリンブルク王家の紋章が入っていた。あの方はもしや。
Yep, that's the prince.
そう、グリンブルク国王レグナ様の第二王子ロラン様です。
Does anybody remember in the chat? What chapters did the previous demo take place in? Wasn't it chapters 4 and 6? 4, 5, and 6?
領主の若様と王子が盗賊相手に立ち回るなんて面白い国ね、フレデリカ。
彼女はジーラ。私の良き教師で次女です。
音に聞くウォルホートの立ちさばき、直に拝見できて光栄でしたわ。
フレデリカ様、改めてご挨拶いたします。私がセレノア・ウォルホートです。
And actually, Serenoa sounds like a girl's name. I mean, that's... I'm sorry, I just can't let it go. Serenoa, I mean, that's a terrible name.
この者は我が家の執事ベネディクト。
Well, I guess Serenoa sounds cool for Japanese. For the Japanese, right? I mean, doesn't sound cool to me at all.
セレノア様の補佐役を務めております。お見知りおきを。
ようこそウォルホート家へ。家を代表し、心よりあなた方を歓迎します。
セレノア様、私の髪の色、驚かれたのではありませんか？
Well, okay, so, okay, if it is not too forward for me to say so, I find it most beautiful. Oh man, how can I resist that? I find your courage more noteworthy than your appearance. You held your own out there in the battlefield, I think nothing to be surprised about. We have Rossel living in our very... Oh, come on! That's... I don't want to be an asshole. You don't tell a girl, oh, you are courageous. Or, I'm not surprised. You tell her she's freaking beautiful. She's your bride-to-be, man. My convictions were strengthened.
驚きました。とても美しい髪ですね。
気を使っていただいてありがとうございます。
Oh, you said her no, you lady killer, you.
感じたままを言っただけですよ。私はあなたの髪と同じ色のバラが好きなのです。
Whoa, what a poet, huh? Oh, there, they have one thing in common. Their first thing in common. Well, the second thing. They like roses. Nice.
同じですね。それは嬉しい。
See? Straight out of my thoughts.
これよりウォルホート城へご案内いたします。皆が待っていますよ、フレデリカ様。
I just find it interesting that he ended up saving his bride to be. His fiancee.
はい、よろしくお願いいたします。
Frederica and Gila. Is it Gila or Gila? Join your forces. Well, it's because you guys and your G's and your G and... You have the most senseless language in the world.
セレノアとフレデリス。二人の婚姻は塩を持たざるグリンブルクとエスフロスト、両国の同盟強化を狙った政略結婚である。
I mean, how cool is that? The game just started and my character is already getting married. Doesn't that usually happen until the very end of every JRPG? This is the other way around. It starts off with the characters getting married. So does that mean at the end they'll get divorced or something? I hope not. I mean, look at her. I mean, she's a looker. She's a keeper, alright. What do you call them in your otaku language?
大戦終結後もなお続く聖ハイサンド大峡谷による潮の独占に対するささやかな牽制に過ぎないはずだ。
They're monopolizing salt. Kind of interesting. Kind of like a certain country monopolizing oil. Trying to, at least.
だがこの婚姻がノゼリア全土を巻き込む大乱の幕開けであることをまだ誰も知らなかった。
Imagine a strategy RPG. Well, there already is one. Never mind. Encampment has been added to the main menu. Provisioner is now available at the encampment. So how do I use items during battle again? With the triggers? I'll try it out in the next battle. You can select the encampment from the main menu to access the Wallfort's army camp. So additional features will be unlocked as the story progresses. Yeah, if anybody played the demos from last year, you know, this was there already. So, let's save the game. There we go. So, should I go to the encampment, or is that gonna lock me out? I want to see this event. At Whiteholm Castle, home of Glenbrook's royal family, preparations begin for a grand ceremony to commemorate the new age of harmony between the three nations. Doesn't sound like a lot of fun, but let's watch it nonetheless. Music is kind of okay. And the water looks... I remember this bridge from the first demos. Yeah, and he almost got himself killed by two mere pirates. Man, the cold, harsh older brother. Well, most of the in-game scenes are in isometric view. Alright, so... Oh, I remember her from the demos! Avlora! Martial? Okay.
大峡谷の神聖か。覚えておかねばならんだ。この者は知っている。同じく七聖人のエンデケ・ソルスレイ殿だ。
This one looks like an asshole.
はい。潮の管理を司るハイサンドの重鎮です。しかし、近頃はエグスアム殿に恐れ気味のようで。
教皇のもと、一枚岩に見えるハイサンドにいろいろ圧力があるわけか。助かったぞクラリス。さすがは三国の流通を牛耳るノゼリア商会。
武闘大会の賭けの胴元を任せていただいた以上、出場者の情報は把握しておきませんと。
Oh, more?
王子
Lord.
エスフロスト現総帥の妹子と弟子エリカ殿とタラース殿がいらっしゃいました。
And weren't these guys the bad guys in the demo?
グスタドルフ総帥の代理として三国共同採掘の記念式典に参加されます。
タラース殿は最小に任じられたそうで、今やエスフロスト第2位の要人です。
グスタドルフ総帥は自由を重んじると聞いたが、結局身内をひいきするようだ。
王子、かの国の軍備は侮れませんぞ。くれぐれも失礼のないようお願いいたします。
Ah, nice one. In playing 2022, do take care not to say anything that might offend.
分かって。エスフロストの本家筋とことを構えても益はないから。
That's it, right? All right. Then. There were a lot of guests. They can barely fit in the bridge, all of them.
ようこそグリンブルク。グリンブルク第一王子フラニである。
Hey! He only voiced the first sentence. What about it is an honor to welcome you to our kingdom in my father's stead? Lazy actors.
明日の式典をどうか楽しんでもらいたい。記念すべき我らの取り組みを共に祝いましょう。もっとも武闘大会に出場なさる方々はそちらの方が重要かもしれませんが。
Interesting words, awing us with their prowess in the tourney to enjoy the revelry. Yeah, I love playing JRPGs. I learn new words.
まずは式典と大会の舞台となるホワイトホルム城をご案内しましょう。
Alright, so yeah. So like I said, most of the side events are merely events, no missions. And they're long. Well, the fountain looks beautiful.
ご機嫌ですね、ドラン王子。
Oh, that's Hewitt, right?
ああ、ヒュエット。
Hewitt.
今戻った。
聞きましたよ。またウォルホート領に行かれていたそうですね。
Yeah, I remember her. She was mounted in some kind of monster. Like a griffon or something.
ちょっとやぶようでな。お前を巻いて悪かった。
なぜ私をお連れくださらないのですか。王家の親衛隊を何だと思いです。
Alright.
自分の身くらい自分で守るさ。それに俺は第二王子だ。たとえ何かあっても父上も兄も誰も。妹のコーデリアだって俺よりしっかり者だしな。
私は大いに困ります。私の主はあなただけなのですから。
Yeah, man, how dare you ditch your pretty retainer? ヒュエット。
すまなかった。勝手に抜け出すのは慎もう。
そうしていただきます。
She's really pissed off. Whoa!
そういえば、明日の舞踏大会にもウォルフォート家と共に参加しようと企まれているそうですね。
お前、どうしてそれを？
レグナ王から伺いました。くれぐれも問題を起こさぬ。
全部お見通しか。
私も一緒に参加いたします。もう王子から離れませんからね。
わかった。好きにしろ。
One more ally, I guess. So this is it, right? We're back to the main story. Interesting. There we go. Save again. And then on to the encampment. Right, encampment. Oh, my girls didn't level up. Even though Frederica was doing most of the damage. What about my inventory? HP recovery palette. Okay. Material required to learn rank 1 weapon abilities. Okay. How do I move the... Oh, there. Hey, dude. How do you do? Yeah. Sell me stuff, man. The provisioner, you can buy items, yeah. You cannot reap the benefits of accessories simply by purchasing them, so remember to equip them to the ally of your choosing. This may be accomplished on the unit details screen, thanks, the inventory menu, or via the prompt that appears after purchasing the accessory. Well, let's see. I can't afford a single freaking accessory. Thanks for that tutorial. Like they're mocking you. Hey, here's how to equip accessories, don't forget, but right now you can't buy shit. Understood, my lord. So, you don't need to equip the, I guess you don't. What else is there? Nothing? I think I remember one more thing when I first played the game. Oh, the first demos. There's nothing here. Well, let's just go. Well, let's continue. On to the next mission or scene, maybe? There they are. Hey, I remember her. She's like the ninja thief class character. Who? Erador? Haha, remember this guy too.
Erador, 何も心配はない。いつまでも子供扱いでは困る。
はい。とはいえ、私は若が小さくて可愛い自分からずっとおそばに。おお、こちらが若の。
フレデリカです。はじめまして。次女として参りましたジーラです。どうぞよろしく。
お二人にウォルフォート家に仕える者たちを紹介しましょう。
Isn't like, I mean, she said hajidemaske, something like that in Japanese. Isn't that usually translated as how do you do? How are you? when you introduce yourself, and instead they went regal and shit, saying, "Hey, my pleasure and an honor to meet you all." Well, differences in language, I think.
まず我が家の兵を束ねる兵長のエラドール。
若の奥方様、オルホート家の宝です。一命をとしてお守りいたしますぞ。
Right, well, he's the tank.
そして私の片腕として働くアンナです。
ご用があれば何なりと。
You require anything, just say the word.
皆共に生きる家族だ。遠慮なく頼ってほしい。
グリーンブルクの御三家筆頭であるウォルホート家、その名を恥ずかしめないよう努めます。
ああ、小さかった若が良き伴侶を得られた。感無量だ。
He's that character. Yeah, it's characters are a little bit cliche here. Hopefully they can develop into something more interesting.
本当に声が大きいですね。
おっと失礼。どうか慣れてください。
They're laughing.
若様、奥でご当主様がお待ちです。私は明日の式典についてエラドールたちと打ち合わせをいたします。
フレデリカ様、当主である父シモンが待っています。
Anna and Erador joined your forces. Awesomeness. Strikes, okay. Yeah, she's like the ninja. I knew it. And I remember she can conceal herself. That's a pretty useful skill. Remember I used that for the breach mission. Erador, well, he's the tank. The big guy with a shield. Could have used the tank in the previous mission.
さて、我々は若様たちのご婚礼の前に2つの重大な式典をこなさねばならない。
We're gonna watch the whole wedding thing, the event.
一つはオートのホワイトホルム城で行われる共同採掘の記念式典ですね。
Business as usual. The mining venture.
3つの国が協力してグリンブルク国内で新しい鉄鉱山を掘っているんだよな。
そう、ノゼリア新鉱山、煙鉄大戦の禍根を断つべくレグナ王が提唱された取り組みだ。まさに今、記念式典参加のため採掘に関わる各国の代表者が続々と来訪されている。
エスフロスト公国からは鉱山開発の技術責任者であるドラゴンエスフロスタ様が、聖ハイサンド大教国からは国を動かす七聖人の一角ビザークラフト家ライラ様がお越しです。お二人は式典の前にグリンブルク側の代表者であるシモン様と会談される予定と伺っております。
そうだ。会談後お二人はオルホート家がもてなすこととなる。アンナにはドラガン殿とライラ殿の警護を頼みたい。
かしこまりました。
もう一つは記念式典の後に行われる恒例の舞踏大会だな。こっちも各国から強者たちが来訪しているはずだ。
エスフロストからはアブローラ将軍が、ハイサンドからはマーシャル家エグスアム様が出場予定です。
グリンブルク王国からの参加は前回の優勝者として創世マクスウェル殿と、もう一枠はもちろん我らオルホート家。今回こそ優勝はいただくぞ。
その件で2つ相談がある。まずロラン王子がウォルホート家の一員として参戦を希望されている。
師匠のマクスウェル殿ではなく、なぜ我らと？
ご自分の力を試すためマクスウェル軍として出場を願ったが、レグナン王と揉めたようだ。
それで親友である若を頼ったというわけか。構わんのではないか。我が軍は王家から編成の自由を認められている。他国の代表を見事に打ち負かせば、レグナ王も喜んでくださるだろう。
そうだな。では王子の参戦を受け入れよ
残る問題はシモン様のご体調ですね。
そうだ。ご当主はもう舞踏大会に出られるようなお体ではない。おそらく若様が代表として出場することになるだろう。
ご当主様、とうとうこの時が来てしまったか。分かった。若もロラン王子も我々がお守りする。
頼むぞ。どちらも平和の式典ではあるが、誰もが思惑を持って集っている。くれぐれもつけ込まれる隙を見せぬようにな。
父上、フレデリカ様をお連れしました。
お初にお目にかかります。フレデリカ・エスフロストです。
おお、あなたがフレデリカ殿か。
煙鉄大戦終結の立役者であるシモン様が率いるボルホート家、そのような名家に迎えていただくとは身に余る光栄でございます。
堅苦しい挨拶はいい。旅の疲れもあるでしょう。今日はゆっくり休んでください。
お気遣いありがとうございます。ですが何事も最初が肝心と申します。どうかローゼル族の血を引く私を迎え入れた真意をお教えください。
なかなか気丈な方だ。
ご無礼をお許しください。でも他国の武家に嫁ぐからには何を望まれ何をなすべきかを知っておきたいのです。
もっともだ。セレノアもよく聞きなさい。
はい。
お前たちの婚姻は国同士が決めた政略結婚だ。狙いはグリンブルクとエスフロストの関係強化。
塩を独占するハイサンドを牽制するためですね。
この牽制によってハイサンドは共同採掘に積極的に参加せざるを得なくなった。だがフレデリカ殿は公国の姫ではあるが、エスフロスト家とローゼル族両方の血を引く側室の娘。そして我がウォルホート家もグリンブルク王家の一臣下に過ぎん。単に絆を強める目的ならば、
グリンブルクの王子と私の妹、先代正室の子である エリカを演づける方が適切だと思います。
しかし両国ともそれは選ばなかった。なぜかわかるか？
それは将来状況が変わった時、
切り捨てることができるようにです。
そう、それが両国の思惑。国を滑る者たちの駆け引きだ。
事情は分かりました。しかし国や他人の思惑がどうあろうと、私はウォルホートの名に恥じぬよう振る舞います。
よく言った。お前がそう決めたのなら。
Whoa!
父上。
シモン様。
He's dying?
いつもの発作だ。だが、いい機会だ。セレノは、私は今日限りで当主の座を降りる。
What?
明日からは、お前がウォルホト家を率いるのだ。
Well, that was quick. Hey, I'm dying, so here's the crown. Take it.
明日から急に言われてもどうすれば。
今お前が言った通りでいい。ウォルホート家はウォルホート家として立つ。支えてくれる領民と家臣たちのためにどうするべきか考え決断し前に進め。それが当主たる者の務めだ。この執務室の主もお前であると心せよ。
わかりました。必ず父上のような立派な当主になってみせます。
フレデリカ殿、この絵にしは単純ではない。さまざまな思惑が二人を翻弄するはずだ。それでもどうか一人の人間として息子を支えてやってほしい。これがウォルホート家の、そして父親としての真意です。
はい、その覚悟で参りました。
ドラガン様とライラ様がご到着されました。
よし、今宵の晩餐会が私の最後の仕事だ。明日の三国共同採掘式典と舞踏大会がお前たちのお披露目の席になる。それが済んだら次は結婚式だ。忙しくなるぞ。
Young Hawk source completed. Well, on to chapter 2, I guess. Yes, sir. I'd like to save my game. Pretty good so far.
ノゼリア全土を巻き込んだ煙鉄大戦から34年、グリンブルク王国領に新たな鉄鉱脈が発見され、人々は喜びに沸いた。グリンブルク王国、エスフロスト公国、聖ハイサンド大教国は協議の末、新鉱山を共有の資産とするべく共同採掘を決定する。かつて相争った三国が手を取り合い、資金や技術を提供し合う試み。それはノゼリアの人々に平穏な時代の到来を期待させた。 採掘の成功を記念する式典を控え、各国の要人が次々とグリンブルク王国を来訪。まさに和平のための宴が開かれようとしている。そんな中、グリンブルクの御三家筆頭であるウォルホート家においては、煙鉄大戦の英雄シモンの嫡子セレノアが新たな当主となることが決まったのだ。
Chapter 2 To Arms, Brave Warriors!
Wolfort城へようこそ、ライラ殿。共同採掘に対する聖ハイサンド大教国の多額のご援助、改めて感謝いたします。
調整役がシモン殿なればこそです。
That's all? Okay. There, see? She just said like 3 words.
しかし、ご子息とフレデリカ殿のご成婚には驚きました。まさかグリンブルクの筆頭家がグスタドルフ総帥の妹君を迎え入れるとは。
A banner man.
総帥とはお母上が異なるそうですが、いきさつを伺ってもよろしいか。
ええ、もちろん。大戦時に先代総帥と結んだ盟約なのです。情勢に明るいあなたが知らないとは意外でした。
そちらがご子息ですね。確か
セレノア・ウォルホートです。
He should have been just called Wolfort. Isn't that a better name? Wolfort? Instead of Noah, should have been his last name.
フレデリカと申します。
まだまだ至らない息子ですが、良い機会だと思いました。私は本日限りで当主の座を降り、セレノアに譲るつもりです。
ご引退されるのですか。協力して共同採掘を進めてきた同志としては寂しいですが、新当主のセレノア殿がどんな人物か晩餐会でじっくりと調べることにしましょう。
Check out those faceless guards at the corners.
ライラ殿の本領発揮ですが、お手柔らかに。
They probably come straight out of Grand Stream Saga.
今宵はエスフロストのドラガン殿もいらっしゃるとか。
ええ、ノゼリア新鉱山の技術責任者ですから、王国の若き騎士と呼ばれる優秀な方だ。
彼は新鉱山の坑道を掘るために特殊な爆発物を使うと聞きました。立場は違えど同じく研究に携わる者として話を聞くのが楽しみです。
すでに到着されているはずですが、姿が見えませんな。
ドラガンなら町に出て行きました。ウォルホートの城下に興味があると言って。
ああ、ドラガン殿とあなたはいとこ同士でしたね。早速情報収集とは気が合いそうだ。
間もなく晩餐会が始まります。私が探してお連れしましょう。
そうしてくれ。今宵の晩餐会は私が主催するが、お前は当主のつもりで臨め。招待客は皆各国の要人だ。くれぐれも失礼のないように。
Personages?
承知しました。
flow of the game comprises multiple phases. In addition to story scenes and battles, there will also be an exploration phase. In this phase, you may move freely around areas to gather information from the people around you, obtain items, review mechanisms and terrain features that may serve you in battle and more. Allow me to enlighten you. Well, nothing to do here. Automatic camera is always isometric. Take care not to hurt yourself. Your father wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. Ah, one of my favorite games. Barrels were always my favorite places to hide. It takes a clever mind to hide. Perhaps you can use that cleverness to help your father when you're older. That sounds like an old man's advice. My convictions were strengthened because I used to hide in barrels. Damn it, stop being isometric! It's just like him to gallivant off with nary a word of farewell. How would I describe my town? To know a town, you must make time. You must take time to relish her company. That's what Erator told me, in perhaps more colorful words. Who the hell is Erator? It is the port of the center of commerce, a town built on taxes, but not at the expense of fair trade. Wolford is nestled safely behind the castle walls. It's a town at peace and sets an example for the rest of the kingdom. So what does the first one mean? I must take time to relish the town's company. Let's just go with this one, given a sense of security to my future wife. Hope she doesn't get mad. And the people are thankful to their lord for that, I'm sure. Well, I let her along with her thoughts. What about you, Gila? There is no rest for a young lordling. All eyes will be upon you in the coming days. Ugh. I'm just here to find treasure and steal money from my loyal subjects, which is exactly what I just did. I'm your damn lord, man. Certain parties were quite insistent. Nothing seems to be here. Oh, that's Erator. Completely forgot his name. The tank. I just know him as Tank Guy. Lots of healing items. No accessories. Oh, added marvels. Okay, volume 8. You will find notes as the game progresses. These notes have no direct effect on the story, but they will help you better understand Norselia and its history. Okay, yeah, I'll read them later. Let's visit the house up there. And there's nothing. I knew it. Well, I guess that's it. Let's just save and move on to the next mission, I guess. The banquet will begin soon. Lord Dragon and I had best not arrive late. Lord Dragon. At the banquet.
Sereno殿、先ほどは世話になりました。町はいかがでしたか、ドラガン殿。領民たちには活気があり、領主を信頼していた。ウォルホート家がどんな家かよくわかった。恐れ入ります。フレデリカは我らの総帥の妹であり、私のいとこにも当たる。それがこのような良き家と結ばれた。大変喜ばしいことです。共同採掘でのドラガン殿のご活躍は聞いています。これからも手を取り合っていきたいものです。さよう。もう過去の戦争にとらわれている時代ではありません。鉄のエスフロスト、塩のハイサンド、そして交易のグリンブルク。互いに敬意を持って平等な関係を築いていきたいものです。
引き捨てなりませんな、ドラガン殿。現在は敬意がなく平等でもないと聞こえますが。
少なくとも平等ではない。貴国が課している円税を見れば明らかだ。
随分はっきりとおっしゃる。ハイサンドへの敬意を感じませんな。
セレノア殿はどう思われる？高額の円税は古くからの問題です。煙鉄体制。
塩は女神に従う信徒のみに与えられた女神の加護である。これはハイサンドが報じる塩の女神教の基本となる教えだ。ウォルホートの次期当主殿はエスフロストと結んで我らの教義に異議を呈するのですか？
塩はハイサンドの縁故でしか取れません。塩の採掘は貴国が持つ正当な権利です。それを犯すつもりはありません。
ならば結構ですが、日和見とも取れますな。
確かにそれでは何も言っていないのと同じだ。セレノー殿、我らは皆立場も意見も異なる。しかしだからこそ率直に話し合うことに意味があるのではないか。
ご了承、どうかお許しいただきたい。ウォルホートはグリンブルク王国の武家。武骨者ゆえ円税の話などには疎い。ただ我らは不義を憎みます。争いは望まぬが、我が領地と領民が不義によって苦しむことがあれば断固として戦う。 相手がどんなに強大であろうとも、それがウォルフォート家の覚悟です。
よく知っています。
See, she just said Yokesta, like understood. The translation was, yes, Lord Simon, of that we are keenly aware. And they took a lot of liberties with the translation in this game.
ご招待いただいた席で失礼しました。しかし、潮をめぐるエスフロストとハイサンドの摩擦は、年を経るごとに大きくなっているのも事実。広告では自由に塩を買うことさえままならない。私はそんな苦しみから民を解放したいのです。
私とて違法院を預かり、人の命に関わる者。一個人としては塩の独占が正しいとは思っていない。塩は生きる者すべてに等しく必要なものなのですから。
ライラ
殿。とはいえ、ハイサンドでは塩の女神の信託をいただく教皇のご意見が絶対なのです。今回の共同採掘を機に何かが変わるといいのですが。
そうだ。我らはこれから先のことを考えねば。どうかノゼリアに新たな時代をもたらしてもらいたい。
はい。
Lots of scenes, huh? The banquet ends without incident and everyone breathes a sigh of relief. Dragon, however, has something in his mind. And there's even another scene in here. She's starting to feel more like a visual novel than a strategy RPG.
今日もお父様と一言も話せなかった。お声を忘れてしまいそう。
町娘のようなことを言うな、コーデリア。三国共同採掘を呼びかけたのは父上だ。式典を前に忙しいのは当然だろ
う。ごめんなさ
い。呼びかけはしたが、父上がやっているのは接待ばかりじゃないか。それならコーデリアと食事でもする方が父親としてはよっぽど立派だ。
ローラン、父上を批判する気か。
事実でしょう。厄介な実務は全部ウォルフォート家やパトリアトたち貴族に押し付けて
命じるのが王の務めだ。
それで成功すれば自分の手柄、失敗は進化のせいですか。
王とそういうものだ。
違う。
先ほどウォルフォート家から書状が届いた。シモン殿が息子に当主の地位を譲るらしい。セレノアが新当主はお前と仲が良いようだ。くれぐれも勘違いさせるな。今でこそ従っているが、ウォルフォート家は警戒すべき相手だ。無能なら利用し、有能すぎるなら抑え込む。扱いを間違える。
我が友に対して無礼な。そんな目で進化を見て恥ずかしくないのか。
お前のような青臭い理想で国が保てるか。理解できないな。今すぐ王家の指輪を外せ。
二人ともやめてください。
もういい。
お兄様どこへ？
師匠のところだ。稽古をつけてもらってくる。明日は舞踏大会だからな。
ロラン兄様。
参りました。
ロラン王子、技が乱れていますよ。
師匠は何でもお見通しですね。
王子は正直なお方ですか？
良くないことでしょうか。
戦いでは好きになるかもしれません。
I don't think the translation is right. Somehow it feels sometimes like the actors are saying something entirely different than the text we're reading. Just feels that way.
しかし、まっすぐな技は何より早く強い。極めろ。
やはり師匠に稽古をつけてもらってよかった。ありがとうございます。
明日の舞踏大会、決勝で待っていますよ。
俺はウォルフォート軍として出場します。友と力を合わせて必ず勝ち上がります。
最近めきめきと力をつけているのはセレノア殿と競い合っているからですね、王子。あなたは優れた資質を持っている。思い切ってやってみなさい。
Yep. He said all of that? I mean, really?
師匠。王の子などではなく師匠の子になりたかった。
ご冗談を。あなたのお父上レグナ王は私など足元にも及ばない偉大なお方です。
すみません、忘れてください。では明日に備えて休みます。
And he's gone.
周囲から期待をされない第二王子。焦る気持ちはわかる。
What? It just sounded like he said 3 words. Man, should I stick with the mediocre English voice acting for this game? It's just starting to piss me off, man.
だが、認められたいのなら、逃げずに超えてみせるしかありませんよ、ロラン王子。
It's like in Trails in the Sky the Third. They just took a lot of liberties with the translation. Well, let's save the game, I guess. Haha, he's drunk.
フレデリカ、君は良い伴侶を得たな。僕にはわかる。彼の目を見れば一発だ。
I'm pretty sure Serenoa is the lucky guy here.
私などまだまだです。その奥ゆかしさも婿殿の良きところだ。なあ、フレデリカ。
ええ、とても実直で清廉なお方だと私も感じます。
フレデリカ様。
その感じたことを正直に申し上げただけなのですが。
Man, she's too modest and apologetic.
とんでもない。あなたにそう思っていただけるのは嬉しい。
ならよかった。
フレデリカ、君はそんな表情もできるのだな。フレデリカ様はエスフロストではどのような暮らしをされていたのですか？正直に言えば ローゼル族の側室の子として虐げられていたよ。制裁の実施たち、グスタドルフはともかく、エリカとタラース兄弟は立ちが悪くてね。
Yeah, he's talking about the brother and sister, Erika and the other dude.
子供のような嫌がらせを人前でも繰り返していた。
Damn.
まさか事実さ。僕はね、フレデリカの悔しさがよくわかる。僕の父スバローグも先代総帥の弟、我が家も傍系として不遇を囲い続けてきたからね。だがそれも終わりだ。僕は共同採掘を成功させて実力を示す。そのために大書院で学び爆裂眼を作った。それを利用した革新的な発明も。
I didn't hear the voice actor laughing, so why did they add ha 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 at the end?
ドラガン、そろそろお開きにしましょう。随分と酔っておられるようです。
ロゼリア中の交易品が集うグリンブルクが悪い。杯を取る手が止まらんのだ。口にするもの何から何まで珍しく、そしてたまらぬ美味ときた。
明日の式典に触りますよ。広告の代表という退任が終わりでしょう。
式典か。僕は戦争を知らない。
Right.
だから三国が手を携えることがどれほどの偉業であるか実感が湧かない。なあ婿殿、貴殿はこの共同採掘をどう？
Okay, it is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it. It will benefit all nations involved. I see nothing wrong with that. It is impossible to understand each nation's motivations. Can't say whether this bodes well. It's kind of somber, but it's the truth. They always have, nations always have ulterior motives.
各国の本当の思惑はわからない。何か恐ろしいことが起こりそうな気がする。
共同採掘を恐ろしいと評する者は初めてだ。しかし確信をついた意見でもある。
単なる予感に過ぎませんが。
いや、その予感はある意味正しい。実際各国は異なる思惑で手を組んでいる。将来どうなるかは僕にも読めない。婿殿は面白い感性の持ち主だ。もっとも心配性なだけかもしれないが。
Right. No laugh again.
見方はいろいろある。
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm changing back to English, even if it's bad. This is just pissing me off.
だが、時代を作るのは常に熱意ある若者だ。僕はな、婿殿、今が新たな時代の幕開けだと考えている。この共同採掘を足がかりに歴史に名を残す。つまり僕の時代を築くのだ。婿殿にも力を貸してもらいたい。ぜひ一度ノゼリア新鉱山に足を運んで。
ドラガン、大丈夫ですか？
なに、酔ってなどいない。酔ってなど。
Oh no. Fell asleep.
寝てしまったようです。
豪気な方ですね、ドラガン殿は。
幼い頃から野心を隠さない方でした。それだけに本家の兄たちには思うと
あなたもですか？
見返したい気持ちはあります。でもシモン様が言われたように未来のことを考えたいと思います。何ができるのかはまだわかりませんが。
私も同じだ。一緒に考えていきましょう、フレデリカ様。
Well, that's interesting. Makes sense. Saying things backwards, in reverse. Thanks for that. But it's still very disconcerting for me. I mean, very distracting. It's annoying.
フレデリカとお呼びください。私たちはこれから共に歩んでいくのだから。
I've played a lot of JRPGs with Japanese voice acting, with Japanese dub, and it's just most of them are not like this.
では、お互いに。
Yeah, I didn't see him. See, it's just disconcerting.
と、いとこ殿を客室に運ばないと。手伝ってくれますか、フレデリカ。
I mean, the context is the same, probably, but they just change a lot of words.
もちろんです、セレノア。起こさないように、そっと。
Well, this game has a lot of cutscenes. It's starting to feel like Trails of Cold Steel. Like the Trail series, perhaps even worse.
やはり来ていたか、ベネディクト。シモン様。レストラに報告してくれたか。明日からはセレノアがウォルフォート家の当主だと。
I mean, I don't mind it that much because the story so far is very interesting.
お許しください。出過ぎた真似を。いや、デストラも喜んでいるだろう。お前を誰より信頼していたからだ。
But then again, it's a video game, right? I honestly think JRPGs should be, or any RPG in existence should be 50% story, 50% gameplay. And this is just starting to feel like 80% story, 20% gameplay. It may turn a lot of people off, you know.
私も同じだ。30年、片腕として尽くしてくれたことを感謝する。身に余るお言葉です、ご当主。そう呼ばれるのも今夜で最後か。シモン様。
I remember Tears to Tiara 2, Sakura Wars, Utawareru Mono. They're all the same, like, you know, there's just a shit ton of reading. But at the very least, you know, Sakura Wars keeps you entertained with a lot of dumb decision making, and it's also a dating simulator. And Utawareru Mono is a visual novel, pretty much. Tears to Tiara 2 is just like this game. You know, there's a lot of reading, but at least, you know, they give you good text. You know, sometimes we get a lot of bullshit filler dialogue, right, in some JRPGs. We're reading a lot of idiocy over and over again, especially in compile hard RPGs. Like, oh my god, 1 hour later of mere stupidity in text. At the very least in this game, you know, we get something interesting, character development, serious conversation, and awkward Japanese dub that doesn't match the text. But that's okay. I'll be sure to raise that point again in my video for Friday. I mean, it needs to be addressed. Not as a problem for me, but as a possible problem for some gamers. But at least, you know, you play this demo and you get a gist of what you're getting into.
私の真の像がどうなっているか。それゆえ、セレノアのことは我が家のためにもう一働きしてはくれぬか。
もちろんです。この命をかけてセレノア様をお支えします。
聞いたな、デストラよ。ベネディクトがいればお前の息子は大丈夫だ。我が古き戦友よ。セレノアをウォルフォート家を頼むぞ。
お任せを。
Well, let's just save again. Simon gathers the members of the House Wilford to announce his abdication, so it's just more text. You know what? I'm gonna stop right here. I think I'll probably just keep playing this on my own. I don't think it's a good idea for some games are just not good for streaming. These might just be one of them, you know, because there's barely any gameplay so far. I mean, it's okay with me, you know. I'm used to reading heavy text JRPGs, and as long as they have a good, interesting story like this one, you know, so I'm fine. It's not really a complaint, but you know, as a streamer, it doesn't give me a lot of room for interaction and whatnot. It's just reading. It's like watching an anime or reading a book live. So like I said, you know, I'm really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying the story. Looks really intriguing and interesting. Definitely gonna keep playing this on my own. But I think the stream is over. Besides, we reached the 2-hour mark already. So yeah, if you're gonna buy this game, you already noticed today what you're getting into. Lots of reading. Despite the story being good or bad, you know, it may or may not be your type of game, your cup of tea. So up to you. I still recommend it though, but I'm gonna keep playing until I finish this demo, and then I'll combine my thoughts with the other demo that I played last year, the first demo, and I'll have the video ready. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.